Hello Virgo, welcome to Tarot University's channel. Excuse me, I had to get some water. I'm going to be doing a love reading for you this evening. It's a new spread that I've never done before, except for the signs before you, so it's new. It's called the Loving Cup, and it addresses anybody, marriage, singles, lovers, you name it. Okay, so I'll be doing that. It's a 9-card spread, and it's going to be, the time frame will be from February 16th through February 28th. And I don't know about everybody else, but I've been kind of feeling low energy lately. I've been trying to pick up my energy, but I don't know if it's the planet. I guess it is the planets. I mean, that's where it's coming from. I don't know about your energy, but mine's been a little bit on the low side. So anyway, this is for Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Virgo, okay? So let's check it out. Let's check out what's going on with you Virgos. Virgo's love life. Virgo's love life. What's going on with Virgo? Spirit, Virgo's love life. I need you to help me getting a good reading for Virgo's love life. There's one there. Okay, so it's kind of laying that way, so I always turn my cards to the right. So this will be the first card for Virgo right here. This is the current state for you, because don't forget we're doing partnership as well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck at this point. And then the next card represents your partner. And then the next one is the nature of issues between the two of you. And then we have your desires, their desires, and your challenges, their challenges, and then the outcome for you and the outcome for them. Nice Y shape. Okay, so let's start. The current state of Virgo. Now this card fell out kind of crooked. You know, it's kind of like that. And since I turn all my cards to the right, this could have, you know, very well been that way. But for whatever it is, this is the 5 of Wands. And what this means is that there's some petty arguing going on. Now, if it did mean to come out that way and I turned it to the right, it just means that there was petty arguing going on and it stopped. But if it's this way, you'll know either way which way it is, whatever Virgo's watching. There's petty arguing going on between several different people. This could be on your job. This could be in your family life. It's just like everybody has their own opinion and everybody thinks they're right, and the other person is not right because they're not seeing their point of view. Okay, so there's some squabbles going on there. And this is for the last 2 weeks of February. Now this is your partner's current position is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could be dating someone that is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, like yourself. And this person is in the reverse. Okay. It appears to me like maybe they're on the outs, or you're on the outs with them. They're on the outs with you, is what I'm getting. They're not happy with you. Okay, is what I've got out of that. Okay. Okay, so then we have the nature of the issue is the Hangman in reverse. So, you know, the Hangman, when it's in the upright, is somebody that's considering other people's opinions and, you know, looking to see around them, you know, that what's going on and to try to get a better understanding from other people. But when it's in the reverse, I almost feel like, you know, both of you feel like you know it all, or, well, not, you don't know it all, but I mean, you both feel like you know best for either the situation that you're in. You know best how this relationship should run. It's the nature of the issue is this, that you both, I feel like you both feel, you know, that you're the one that knows better. You have better advice than the other. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. Okay. Now your desires, Virgo, is the 8 of Wands. So your desires is for something not to come in. Your desire is for lack of communication. Your desire is not to give in to, I feel like this is telling me that not to give in to other people's opinions is what I'm getting. It's like, you know, the 8 of Wands is fast communication coming in. Okay, you're either slowing your communication down when someone's waiting for it and not giving it, you know, like you cut off communication, or, you know, it just feels like you're not agreeing with someone else's communication. Okay. Now, and why would that be your desire? Maybe your desire is to cut off communication with someone. Maybe to communicate with someone is too much hassle or too much fighting. You know, I got the fighting card there, the squabbling. It might be too much. So it's easier just to not do it. And your partner's desire is the King of Cups. So your partner's desire is, you know, to offer love and to receive love. Be happy in love. Be in a state of bliss. Be able to ride the ups and downs and still, you know, hold your relationship together. Okay. Now the challenge card for Virgo is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is very, you know, what do I want to say about the King of Wands? The King of Wands is very charismatic and very passionate about things. When they have their mind on something that they want to do, you know, that passion is focused on fully by the king. And, you know, they usually get their way when they want it. And they're a king, right? And so I'm seeing that, you know, your challenge, Virgo, is that you want your way. You want your way. You want to do what you want to do. And you don't want to be told that you can't do it. This is what Spirit's giving me. And you're sitting on a throne. You're holding one wand in your hand, and the other hand is free. I just don't feel like, you know, you want to be told what to do. You want to have stability in one hand and freedom in the other. You know, you're just like, you want to be stable, but you want your freedom too. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so that'll go for some Virgos, and some Virgos it won't go for. Now their challenge is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is that they have passion. You know, they have this passion for you. the Ace of Wands could also mean that, you know, that they're going to start some new passion. You know, if they're not getting it from you, that they may be looking elsewhere for passion. But the Ace of Wands is like a brand new start of passion. It's could be sexual, it could be a hobby, something that they want to do that would make them feel good, make them feel loved, like this King of Cups, right? So they do have that Ace of Wands there that they can offer you, and it's passionate. But if they can't give it to you, then it's still there. They still have the passion. Okay, so your outcome is the 8 of Cups for Virgo. So you're wanting to, you're not finding that you're happy in the situation you're in, and you're contemplating walking away to an area or place or some other area. It's like you're going to go traveling off, looking for, you know, something that you believe is better than what you have now, is what this card's about. Okay, this is about leaving a situation. Now, it doesn't say if it's permanent, that you're permanently leaving, but it does show you walking away. You walk away from the situation. Now, the outcome for the other party is it puts the Queen of Pentacles. This is a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, male or female, in the reverse. Okay, this makes them very unhappy. It's not what they wanted. And so it puts them in the reverse. It makes them very unhappy with you. You're on the outs with them now. You've left. Okay, so now we're going to go deeper. We're going to go, we're going to do some clarification cards to each one of these cards to see what's driving behind, what's the drive behind them, if we can get it out of them. Okay, so we're going to start with Virgos. The 5 of Wands that you have down here, Virgo, for your current state of mind, your current state of being, is this fighting with this fellow members. Could be people in your environment that you're hanging out with. There's some kind of squabbling going on. So let's see what that's about. Yeah, you got the 8 of Cups again. Wanting to walk away, abandon. Okay, so you may be arguing with your significant other or the person that you're in a relationship with, or they're leaving someone they're with to come to you. It could be that way too. Anyway, Virgo, this is you fighting. 3 of Pentacles, you want to go work with other people, you get on with other people. When you get together, you know, you work good together like a team. So you want to be a part of that, right? And then I have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. You're tired of having to push people away, having to defend yourself. You know, it's just too much of a burden. It's like a burden for you, okay? And then you have the 8 of Cups, so you're just going to walk away. It seems like from this relationship is what I'm getting. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but we'll see what the rest of the reading comes out with. I'll keep that here. Okay, and the next one is a clarification for your partner. And they have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm still thinking it's somebody that's an earth sign, or they have heavy earth in their chart. King of Pentacles in the reverse for their current situation right now, the state of mind. What's going on with Virgo's partner? They have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. And they've got 8 of Wands in reverse. And the Empress in reverse. So their state of mind is, you know, they're not happy right now, obviously. They have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse as well. So, you know, they're feeling like you, being Virgo, an earth sign, is never coming back or is never going to come to them. You know, the card, you're facing the opposite way. You're going a different direction than them. You're not facing them. You also have, or they also have, I mean. So this is them, and this is Virgo leaving. They also have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So, you know, messages aren't coming in. You know, new starts, information coming in about things beginning and starting, and all that is in the reverse. So they're not getting any kind of information from you that's coming in that they're waiting for. And then they have the Empress in reverse, which is, it means no-go. It's a no. It's a, nothing's going to build to be more stronger, moving forward. It's not going to move forward. It's not going to expand. So that's what they're getting for, that's what the way they're feeling right now anyway. Okay, so that's the way they're feeling right now. Okay, so now the nature of the issue between the two of you. The nature of the issue between the two of you is the Hangman in reverse. So Spirit, we need some clarification for the Hangman in reverse. What's this Hangman about? Hangman about. Okay, you have Temperance between the two of you, and the Chariot, and you have the King of Swords in reverse. So you have, you know, somebody thinking they're right? I told you that's my intuition on this card. That you both are feeling this way, or at least one person feels like they're more correct than the other, right? And then the issue between the two of you is Temperance. Maybe you're not being very patient with each other. You know, you say something to someone, and if it doesn't compute, if they don't agree, then, you know, you don't have much patience for that. Somebody in the relationship wants to move on. This is the Chariot. They want to get moving on, going to different places, conquering different things. And then you have the King of Swords here in reverse, without any communication, just leave and not talk anymore, is what I'm getting. I'm sorry this is turning out so negative. I'm still hoping that something's going to come up here in the rest of the reading. It looks like Virgo wants to take off and start something new. Okay, so the next thing is your desires, Virgo. Let's get a clarification on Virgo's desires. You have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Same thing your partner got. They got the 9 of Wands in reverse. I think I saw the 8 of Wands in there too, where there was no communication coming in. So let's see. This is your desires. 8 of Wands. Okay. Let's go with this. We have 2 of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the 5 of Cups. So Your desire is, I believe, Virgo, to end something. Okay, so you have this where you don't want to communicate. You're not even waiting for any kind of communication to come to you. Two of Wands. The passion, the decision about a passion has been made already, and it's in the reverse. The Emperor is usually like a go-getter. It's an Aries type energy. You're not feeling energetic or fulfilled. You're not feeling like you're the master of the situation. You're feeling more maybe like somebody else is, like the other person, the other partner is. Maybe they're making you feel like they're running the castle and the palace instead of you. And then you have the Five of Cups, leaving something behind and feeling kind of guilty about it. Okay, so Five of Cups is regret over past, leaving something something that you left in the past. You're still feeling regret over it. So I don't know if it's this situation here or if it's a previous one that you left. Okay. Okay, so now let's look at their desire is the King of Cups, which it looks like they just want love, 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 and to get along, and for the love to be the best it can be, right? King of Cups. Spirit, give me a reading on the King of Cups and Virgo's partner's position here for their desire. We're getting the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, and we have the Star in the reverse. So the Ten of Wands, it looks like your partner is laying down these burdens, this burden of not getting what they want in the relationship. They're ready to lay it down behind them, not carry it anymore. Maybe it's hurting too much to carry, or it's just too much of a burden to carry. You do have the Five of Wands here. Shows that there was some arguing that ceased now. Petty arguing, Five of Wands. Arguing over who's right and who's wrong type thing. It's the Lord of Strife. At least it's in the reverse now. And then they have their Star card in the reverse, so their dream didn't come true. What they were wanting, this King of Love, it didn't come true. Anyway, yet, the last 2 weeks of February. Okay, so let's look at your challenges, Virgo. You have the King of Wands. So what's going on with that? Let's see what Virgo's challenge is with the King of Wands. King of Wands. Okay. Do I need to cut them? Okay. Alrighty. Ten of Pentacles. Tower, a blasted tower. And the Hierophant in the reverse. So your challenge here is, Virgo, you have the King of Wands. This person is, this card is representing, that you are very charismatic, you know what you want, you want your way. I'm seeing intuitively that you want stability and freedom at the same time. So you want your cake and eat it too. Right. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So you either have come into some money or you're making good money. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. It's the highest money card you can get. So you have that. But then you also have this blasted tower comes in and hits this situation here. Okay. So it disrupts the whole thing. And then you get the either the divorce card, you got a divorce, or you get somebody that doesn't want to be married, is what it is. So that's your desire. Your desire is to be single and secure, whether that's having a woman on the side or a man on the side and having, you know, having that security to go home to, but still being free, footloose and fancy free. And then you have, you know, not wanting to be married though. You know, you don't want to make that real commitment. And then you have the Tower comes and blasts everything apart, which actually disrupts your money. It may have disrupted your money. Maybe you were a 10 of Pentacles before the Tower hit. Okay, so that may be one of the things that it definitely, if you were married, you probably got a divorce, and it separated the money. You know, had to like share it with the other party. So this Tower comes in and affects your money. Okay, so that is a challenge. That's your challenge for the last 2 weeks of February. Now, your partner's challenge is this Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. What's going on with this Ace of Wands challenge for Virgo's partner? Okay, Virgo's partner, Ace of Wands, please. Okay. Ace of Wands. Virgo's partner. There we go. We have the Two of Swords, a decision to be made. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is, you know, the one-upman. Somebody has to be better, smarter than the other, the know-it-all. Someone has to know everything, and the other person doesn't know as much. And then you have, or they have the Magician. Okay, so they have that Magician there. So they do have passion. They have a brand new passion for something. You know, if it's for you, or if it's for a hobby or work or whatever. But they're having to make a decision with this passion. I mean, I think it's for you. They have to make a decision whether they want to keep on being passionate about you. You know, they know that you guys fight, and one person has to be right, and the other person has to be, one person has to be right and one person has to be wrong. There can't be a consensus that we both agree to disagree type thing. It's like a little war that goes on there. And then they have the Magician. So they have, you know, this is the best card to get when you're in a predicament like this, because they have the Magician. They have the ability to start all over again and restructure their life and move forward away from this. Okay. All right, we're on the last two cards here. I know this is kind of a, well, this one's not that long of a reading, really. Okay, so let's see. We do have the outcome for Virgo is the Eight of Cups. That's the walking away cup, the abandonment cup, or I should say card. Abandonment card. Spirit, give me clarification on this Eight of Cups for Virgo. What's going on with Virgos? Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? Doesn't feel right. Okay. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Moon in reverse. And then you have the Universe. So like I think it's like a completion and ending. So you're walking away with less money, and you've freed yourself from feeling trapped and isolated. and the cycle has ended. That cycle has ended. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what your partner's, the universe also means when something ends, something new starts for you, Virgo. So, and coming out of that moon sign is really good. It means leaving behind depression, leaving behind nostalgia, just real emotional stuff that's kind of negative a little bit. Okay, so here we're doing your partner's outcome, and your partner has a Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see the card, it's right here. Queen of Pentacles. That's the last card to read. Let's see what the outcome is for partner. And they have Fortitude in the reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Swords. So yeah, they're not happy. Your partner, you know, is probably an earth sign like you, or they have their moon rising or Venus in a earth sign. They're not happy. They lost all their strength, kind of just got sucked out of them with this, with you abandoning them or you walking away from them. I'm also getting that they feel that you know, you were soulmates, and it just, everything just turned upside down and fell apart, went away, just like blink of an eye type thing. And then Four of Swords, they're laying down and resting to digest what happened, to help them process in their mind what just happened, you know. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I wished it was a little bit happier. Maybe it is. Maybe this is what you wanted, and so it's making Virgo happy. I don't know who this partner is that's going through this, but it looks okay for Virgo, because Virgo is doing what they want. So, very good. All right, well, please do subscribe and like and share, and please leave comments. I do read the comments, and I appreciate you watching my channel. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.